Oh, fuck.
Welcome to today's episode of Yulon Age of Titans.
I thought we were just throwing a vibe.
No.
For context, chat, I was like counting up to like start stream, and then Drex just started singing.
I just joined in being like 1 and 2 and
All right.
LMAO get clowned on.
Shut the fuck up. Get back in yourself.
Rosariah Software has
Shaper,
held
I'm
off the
going to-
CPC
I'm
for
going to-
41
I'm gonna-
months.
Okay, Shaper, I'm going to bap you on the forehead. Ruse, I'm going to go get Sebi, and you're going to have Sebi bap
Shaper
you on the forehead.
Gossamer has held off the CPC for
Happy
31 months.
September, everyone!
This is September, isn't it?
Happy September.
Oh my God, it
now
is.
you get to pay for now you get to buy a sub for the original price that it was before they hiked it up.
Ugh.
Twitch is a corporation.
Remember, all of my emotes are for free on the Discord. You don't need to... don't feel like you ever have to sub to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Too bad.
Damon's insight is now a plus 18. Dear
So is his persuasion.
God. Oh.
I could never lie
What
to him.
the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
Yeah.
You can't even like. You can't even try to feign bot.
Rosariah
Ruse.
Software just
If
gifted
I
5
breathe
subs.
wrong in Damon's direction, he's gonna know I'm lying.
I don't think it's
Ruse, thank you, thank you for gift subs to Tinwy, Unknown, Broken Rock, Temporal Mount, and 1d8 cold damage. Hello.
1d8 cold damage.
Thanks,
1d8
Ruth.
cold damage, my beloved.
Oh my god, Frostbite, is that you?
Oh my god,
Yo,
Frostbite?
1d8 cold damage. If you're in the chat, hit us up. You got a baller name. All right.
We're also gonna need you. We're going up against like demons, I think.
Hold on. Is nothing? Okay. No, it is playing. I forget what this audio is. Okay. So, last time. That is a lot of jingling bells. Okay. Last time.
There's a lot of jingly bells.
Dearest Char just gifted 10 subs.
What?
Drex. Drex!
That's just the customers coming in.
Drex! Thank you
What?
for
What did I
10
do?
gifted subs.
Oh,
What
wow.
the fuck?
I don't know. They just don't do it themselves.
Ah, you're
Oh
back.
my god, bunny raising
Huh?
real in my chat.
Oh my
Gamers.
God.
Holy shit! I
Oh my
summoned the
God.
bunny.
The French, especially wealthy furry, summoned the bunny rays.
This is Drex. How does it feel
I'm
to
gonna
be the
keel over.
suspiciously wealthy furry in my chat?
I'm gonna kill over. I'm gonna keel over, but also it means I get to do this.
Wait, what? No, nothing.
What do you mean?
You're not doing
What do you
anything.
mean? What do you mean?
You're
What
not
do you
doing
mean?
Drex.
What do you mean?
Drex.
What do you mean?
Dearest
What
Char
did I
just
say?
gifted
What did I
5
say?
subs.
What did I say?
Drex, thank you for another 10.
Thou brought this upon yourself. Your hubris will be the death of you.
You are now the top gift subber in my chat.
As it should be.
Oh, we all know Drex was the sub.
No, this is a
I'm gonna
problem.
beat you up. Come here. Come here.
Okay.
That's your thing.
Anyway, hi Bunny. Welcome to the stream.
Slash real bites you.
No, stop it.
Very energetic start today.
Never did I expect that it would not be chat who is feral, but my own fucking players.
I had way too much cigarette. I'm gonna crash down later.
And
Oh,
don't
boy.
you twist me?
I'm gonna serpent you. I know that.
Chaos, Nomad. Chaos is what's going on here.
What's going on here?
Chaos.
I'm currently running through the Atlantic to beat up Heather.
Whew, okay.
Yeah,
Last
you can.
Yes, it is me bullying out, I guess. Last time, our party endeavored to solve the issue of Biz's contract with Damon. Receiving an invitation to essentially an open house with the new second archdevil of the Hells, Bel the Artificer. They accepted the invitation, traveling to Bel's unholy anvil. Sorry. Whereupon, not only did he end the contract between Biz and the bootlegger Dimitri, but he presented the party with gifts. As he is doing for all of his subjects. Though most of the party is not of infernal origin, Biz is still marked Hells. Oh. Biz, as you follow your companions out of the portal and back onto the Zeratan, you feel an itching chest.
Ow. Biz lifts up the shirt.
You can see the shape of your brand change to that of a crossed blacksmith's hammer and a pair of tongs. Marking you not as a servant or as property, like a contract would, but as a mark of citizenship. With a furnace.
Well, you are full of surprises. Scratch at the brand.
You have a feeling that should you need to, you can use this portal. You can use this brand to open a portal to Avernus once per year. Damon.
Yep.
You were off in town while all this was going on. What was Damon doing?
I imagine Damon did a little bit of planning for what's to come with Celeste. Considering that God, I can't remember her name, but I think she's a succubus under the governor's, like, he's working, or she's working for him, right?
Yes. Let's see. Where...
I would imagine that that means she is also infernal by nature.
Her name was Rhea.
Right.
Raya.
Okay.
You can hazard a solid guess, especially talking with Celeste, that most, if not all, of the governor's employees are infernal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to be about town, and try to, discreetly, without anybody realizing this is what he's doing. He's going to try and gather more information about them and what they're all about.
Okay. How are you going about getting this information? There are definitely various people that you can easily identify as the governor's people. There are, obviously the ones in sort of essentially three-piece suits that you'll occasionally see going around, especially mainly going between the fortress and either the Pirates Guild or the Ashy Mermaid, presumably to go get a drink or something. Some of them, occasional few might be going over to the Chapel of Rebirth, but the majority that you see appear to be on business going between the fortress and Raymond and Adriana University.
Okay.
There are also guards around town, human and dwarf, it appears. The dwarf guards sticking around mostly in town, whereas the human ones appear to be going in and out of the fortress. And lastly, there is a group of what appears to be monster hunters that are kind of lounging around. Just kind of... That's the word I'm looking for. Where you're hanging around and not really doing anything productive.
Just kind of putzing about.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. First things first, Damon's probably going to try and speak with some of the employees in suits that are drinking. As they probably make for the easiest information targets and would probably be least suspicious. So yeah, he would follow the go to the same. You said it was the Ashy Mermaid?
Yeah, that's the tavern and inn.
Yeah.
There's most of them that are going out for drinks go there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he would make his way there and try and chat a few of them up and see if he can uncover any information that that Celeste hasn't given him. Assuming Celeste doesn't know everything.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me... Or what? Okay. So, Celeste has told you guys about, the general layout of the fortress, and, things like guard patrols and stuff like that. She's been in maybe one of the administrative buildings inside, but definitely not all of them. So go ahead and... Is there a particular genre of information you're looking for? What kind of, how many people are in there? What kind of guard is inside? Is there any magic going on in there? What's the general vibe of what you're looking for?
Yeah, kind of just a bit of all of that. Damon was going to try and kind of get a rundown of their day to day, see if he can kind of like get them to like start complaining about like parts of their work that frustrate them or whatever. Like,
Okay.
oh, it's so boring or whatever, and like kind of steering them in a direction where they talk about like what it's like in there, like the things that go on and stuff.
All right, make me a persuasion check.
Okie dokie. Dirty 20 with a nat 2.
Jesus. Yeah, absolutely. So, you approach this group of a couple people, fortress, and kind of sit down with them, start chatting them up about various things about work, complaining about how like my old captain used to work me to the bone and stuff like that. Didn't even have you consider et cetera. And yeah, they start kind of chatting you up, and you know that like there are. It seems like there is a lot of staff in the fortress. Most of them in one building. There's kind of like five divisions, 4 that are more minor things and have only a handful of employees each in terms of these guys' positions. But then the main building is kind of like one big room, where essentially there's not like separate desks. There's like 4 very long tables where these people are doing their various work. And that's also where this room is also Governor Maladai's office, essentially. So basically, they're complaining to you about, there's like barely any privacy when we're at work. There's always like somebody to either side. No kind of dividers. The governor can always see everything that we're doing. I swear, it sometimes feels like that his mage can tell what we're talking about. See him whisper to the governor, and occasionally he'll call out to somebody, tell him that they need to improve their workflow, and it's like he wasn't even looking at them. It's weird.
That is strange. Well, certainly sounds like you've got a cut out for you, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm just glad that we have the tavern here. So good dwarven booze.
Makes everything better.
Helps us get through the day, definitely.
Absolutely.
Although, really noticed that there hasn't really been as much around anymore. They only get like a barrel every month. Used to fill up the whole place. Oh yeah, I'm over in trade. We haven't gotten anything from the Lonely Mountain in a while. Not sure what's going on. That's in a department above my head, but it's weird. It's annoying too. Lots of constant paperwork explaining, no, we haven't gotten anything yet. Everything's still the same, but you gotta fill out all 70 pages all over again.
That's strange. Well, hopefully you can start getting more soon. Something changes.
Cheers to that.
Well, gentlemen, this evening has been lovely. You yourselves have been even better. But I must be off. Damon will get up and excuse himself.
Yeah, they all kind of raise their glasses in a toast as you leave. You get the impression that it's like, yeah, they're kind of pissed off from the day. They'll toast just about anything.
Yeah. Never. If any of them bother to look, Damon hasn't actually drank anything from his glass. Okay. Then after he's done with that, I think Damon is just going to take a bit to just be by himself for a minute. He'll probably walk to like the docks and just kind of like sit on the docks and just like be by himself for a few minutes. Just like contemplating what to do next. Like everything with the heist and Biz. Yeah. He's just gonna take a few minutes and just cool his head.
Absolutely. Give me one quick moment to prep something, and then I will be back with you all. As Rukar, Biz, Akko, and Tinley, you all get back through the portal. Aveline goes off to do something in her room. You guys have the floor for the moment.
Honestly, I think Tin we probably just left and went back to Volko and Damon's room and just went back to watching Volko. So, he's gone.
You could have this be when Volko awakens as well, if you wish.
Not quite yet. He can sleep a little longer. He need the guy needs some rest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first Akko went to like do a little sing with Aveline at the end of the previous episode. But after that, I think they're just going to go clean up the room. Because there was a lot of demon research, like devil research. There's papers strewn about, like the walls, the desk, the bookshelves. There's a lot.
Yeah. Biz would join Akko in cleaning the room. Because as Akko was having that scene with Aveline, this was just collapsed on a rock, just quietly contemplating what has all just happened over the last few days.
He's still very silent as you clean up with him.
All the while, I imagine Rukar just probably just standing on by him on the deck, just keeping watch over the ship, making sure nothing else happens. I think if thought occurred to him, shit, did we ever actually talk to a guy about a replacement arm for one of the fishermen? Did we actually, like, he just, like, at that moment after everything calmed down, he's like, shit, did we ever do that?
We still gotta do that. We still gotta take the other prisoners. Did the Minotaur kids find their
We gotta get the prisoners off the boat. We gotta get the Minotaurs onto stable ground where they can survive in their own way. We gotta get one of the lizard folk fishermen an arm.
We got stuff to do.
When did we get Minotaurs?
That was I think when you, Akko, and
Aveline.
Aveline were like on your little promptu ship underwater. But we came across a.
It was like a mostly destroyed ship.
It was just a
wasn't
mostly destroyed ship, caused by drowning, and we saved the Minotaur children who are named 1, 2, and 4, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Huh.
3 died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
3
rip.
died.
Not the number of people. No. 3 the Minotaur died.
Yeah, 4 is forever going to remember their loss.
So we agreed to like take them. They were going to Bastion, and we agreed to take them with us because we weren't gonna leave those kids there.
Yeah, that's the right decision.
Yeah.
As an aside, that's super fucking tragic. If you had 4 quintuplets named 1, 2, 3, and 4, 3 died, and whenever you
First of all, your parents don't
them
love you.
introduce
Sorry.
each other to somebody, like, no matter what, the first question out of someone's mouth is, "Oh, what happened to 3?" And that will just dredge up the trauma again.
Oh, they're not quintuplets.
Well, like,
Oh, there were more, weren't there?
if they were.
Were there more?
No, like they weren't all born at the same time. Like they were obviously different ages.
So it's just in order, it was basically in order in which they were born then?
Yep.
So they weren't like all at once, there was just 1, and then came 2, then came 3, and then 3 died, and then now there's 4. Because the 3 dying did not happen before 4 got born.
Jesus.
That was later down the line. But yeah, we got Minotaurs. We gotta replace one of those lizard folks' arms, and we gotta finally dispose of the prisoners that we have in the brig. That was almost drank alive by the drinker.
Hey, Drinker would have taken care of them for you guys.
I mean, I guess
That was definitely a choice.
In what way?
The point of taking them to jail is the fact that they get like a second chance, you know?
Yeah.
Taking care of them by killing them, that's not...
That's what the elementals would have done.
Yeah.
fuck that.
After cleaning the room, I think that Paco would join up with the rest of the people to like divvy up the tasks. Like who's going with who? Who's bringing the prisoners and the fishermen?
Before we get to that, now that I have this prepped, Damon.
Oh,
Yep.
As you get onto the trolley, the gondola, sorry, to go down to the docks, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Oof.
28.
Okay, yeah. You easily see that 2 of those hunters that you've seen before had, right before the gondola began going, slipped onto it.
Okay. The monster hunters?
Yes.
Okay.
They... Here, let me, now that I have a token for them, show you what they look like. And let me... Nobody on stream told me that my map was all fucked up. It's been looking at the corner of the screen this whole time.
I mean, I noticed it, but also, like, nothing intentional was happening until that point, so, like, I saw no reason to point it out.
But yeah, you see 2 of these guys, each are in, you know, kind of like drab, but like, it's nice, but drab hunting attire, each with a scimitar and a rifle.
Damon seeing them get on, just kind of give a nod. Evening.
One of them kind of makes a growling noise. Do you speak Draconic?
oh,
I don't think so. Let's see. We do have comprehend languages.
Okay. It sounds like it kind of just makes like a growling, like like when an older gruff person just kind of makes a noise in acknowledgement.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sounds like that.
Oh, a grunt.
I don't know. I think there's a very distinction to like just you know.
Yeah. Almost like a
old bad
Minecraft
fucking-
zombie noise.
I was about to say Minecraft pillager noise. Just brr.
But more gravelly. Back to the throat, yeah. But yeah, you go down and you go to sit on the docks, and you notice that these guys, they don't follow you, but you can definitely see that they are kind of like watching you. And as the sun sets, they appear to actually vanish the moment that the shadows cross them.
Damon will begin making his way back.
Alright. Once you climb back onto the Zaratan, Damon, you feel the hairs on the back of your neck settle down as you realize they've been watching you the entire walk back.
Yeah, he kind of assumed that's what was going on, but...
But you do arrive back. Rukari, you'd be the first to notice that Damon has returned to you all.
Hey. You done what we need in town?
Some of it for now. There's still more things to be done, but I can't avoid this forever.
If you're looking for Biz, he's down with Akko in their room.
I'm sorry, what? Why is Biz not still in the brig?
So while you were gone, Biz got a flyer as an invitation to hell. So we went to hell.
We?
Yes, we. Me, Aveline, me, Akko, Pinwee, and Biz. Surprisingly enough, the demon we talked to there was very courteous.
Yes, that's... Were you speaking to a demon or a devil?
DM, or did a devil?
Yes, they are devils. You guys have not met a demon.
Yeah. Demon, a devil. I do it again. No, we talked to a devil. What was his name again?
Bell.
We talked to the devil Bell.
Yes, and I'm sure they were very nice to you. That's what they do. Get on your good side. Spin lies and
They freed Biz of their deal.
Biz is no longer under that contract.
Yep.
Good.
Apparently the what Biz was trying to do. They'll probably explain it to you more in detail, but like the general gist is that Biz made the contract for an Infernal engine, and that Infernal engine from the original. Did we ever learn? Wait, what was the name of the other devil in the contract?
Dimitri.
Dimitri, yeah. Apparently the Infernal engine that Dimitri would have given was subpar by Bell standards. And Bell, being a blacksmith, just made a better one for free.
Things in hell are almost never given out for free. Perhaps
I think
they
the
just
fact that
haven't
Tim
asked
was,
for the payment yet.
I think the fact that Tim was there that also helped.
I would hope so. I still worry about the fact that you all went to hell.
They handed out stuff for everyone, actually. You got something too.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, it's back in your room with Rocco.
Thank you. I wasn't there. I can't say for sure, but I would caution you against accepting gifts from devils. Devils make very dangerous bedfellows. Typically, it's not a very good idea to associate with them at all. I'm going to go speak with Biz.
Alright. You don't have anything else to add to that?
Yeah. And Damon will head below decks.
Encourage many things you're not a conversationalist.
And before I start an RP with Biz, Heather, is it okay with you if Damon is very confrontational about this?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay.
This is what I expected.
Yay,
Keep in mind that Akko is also going to be nearby.
Yay, role-playing consent.
But it's okay.
Damon will knock at their door, but won't even wait for a response. He'll let himself in.
Akko was about to open the door. Oh. Oh, God.
His has his back turned, cleaning up some folders, and stops and turns around.
Bismuth.
Damon, Captain.
Bismuth. Do you understand the severity of what you've done?
believe I have, but I imagine you're going to say it anyway.
I hope I didn't need to. I want to know why. Because you absolutely did owe Akko an apology the most. But you also owe the rest of us an apology. Because your actions haven't just affected you, it's dragged everybody else along with you. Why, Biz?
Is puts down the folder, walks over to his desk where the infernal engine was placed, walks over to Damon, hands it to him. It all started for one of these.
You feel intense warmth radiating from this device, almost pulsating.
How much would Damon know about infernal engines? Has he ever heard about them before?
Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Okay. Damon. Religion. I'm not proficient. Nat 20.
Oh my
Not
god!
proficient, but still.
Damon, you have read. I am quite as well. Oh boy. You have read of the wars fought between the Celestials and the Infernals. In the past, the Infernal Engine was built for the sole purpose of powering their war machines. They are incredibly... Well, they used to be very inefficient, but they, over time, have been made to very powerfully convert...
And what do they use as fuel? Would Damon know that?
The most common use for fuel, and the most efficient, is the soul coin. However, they can be powered with, and you only know this with your Nat 20, they can be powered with mundane materials, burnables. They can also be powered by arcane energy, such as, mechanically, with the burning of spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
They are able to... They are known to power various devices in and out of the Hells. From war machines to powerful magical... Not an item. It's a bit too big to power something like a sword or a wand. But larger contraptions, magical devices. Like...
Okay. Damon will look back to Biz. And what were you expecting to power this with?
I was expecting to power it either with arcane energy or with soul coins. I made this deal to obtain an infernal engine so that we would have a method of both heat and locomotion on our journey to the Zigzag. because a normal wind and sail ship would not survive it, nor would it get even close.
And you decided this was the best course of action. There was no other solution. You made that decision for yourself.
I did.
By yourself.
And I was incensed when I found out that all I needed to accomplish the same goal was a few kind words and a few connections. And suddenly, I was stuck in a deal that I had no use for. But a deal's a deal, so I made the most of it.
What does that?
It means it went terribly.
I
It
know
means
that much.
It means I had to hide a very important aspect of myself and my dealings from all of you. And for that, I nearly got Tinween, I nearly got Velko and Akko killed. This places the engine back on the desk. Of course, I couldn't tell any of you this.
You've betrayed all of our trust.
I did. You know, it's betraying our trust that hurt the most. I couldn't give a helm's deep about the souls I sent to the hells in order to fund this operation. But having to lie to all of you, having to betray you like this.
Biz, I understand what you're saying. You absolutely should care about the souls that you damned to hell. That's not something to be taken lightly, Biz. And that's not something that can be undone. Not without divine intervention.
I don't expect this to blow over or to regain any amount of trust in me. But and I won't lie to you and say that I feel an ounce of remorse for the people I damned. But I am glad this is largely behind us.
Is it? Is it over?
No, I don't think so. The hard part's
Dude.
over, at least.
The deal may be over, but
The contract's over, but we are still known entities to Dimitri and his ilk. And, well, no more secrets, I suppose. Biz will reveal the brand.
what is this?
This brand was a reminder from Dimitri to keep the souls flowing, I suppose. But when that contract was severed, it changed to this. No doubt the work of Bell. And I expect at some point he's going to want I suppose a favor in exchange for the ones that he's done us.
He has not forged a pact with you.
No?
But
Seems
you
he
wear
wants
his
to-
brand on your skin.
Indeed. Bell
did
seems to be
say-
the more mutual commission type of person.
He did say that he wanted to better the relations with our plane, I suppose.
And he is also bankrolling the arms of who was the other archfiend?
Belthrax.
Belthrax.
Is Bell and Belthrax? That's not confusing.
Two separate archfiends. The politics of Avernus are multitudinous, and I don't fully understand it myself.
More what I expected to. Biz. Why did everybody else go to hell with you?
I wanted to make sure that this was no trap, and I wanted to see first and foremost what these got themselves into. It was mostly out of scholarly curiosity, and well, I cannot deny that there was a slight bit of worry as well. His tone is soft when he says this, but his face is very like stern, solemn. I don't know which one's most accurate, but yeah. As for the others, I would probably assume protection.
What I worry about most is you have now all accepted gifts from a devil.
I only took a favor. I still am a little bit shaken by all of this.
Not just any devil, but one of the most powerful devils in the hells. And now also, Biz has that devil's brand on his skin. That's not nothing.
Do I know that it's a mark of citizenship now, or is that just like a feeling?
You get a very distinct feeling that that is what it means. You have
think it's-
been claimed by Bell, but not owned by Bell. That makes sense.
More like a in fealty to.
It's hard to describe. You don't owe Bell anything through this.
Citizens
like
of
having
Avernus, I have a dog.
It's like having
doubt.
citizenship of two countries, but you live in one of them. If you had to go to the other country, it would be very easy for you to do so.
Citizens of Avernus, I have adopted this artificer.
I believe it's more. How should I put this? A mark of citizenship with Avernus. Although. part of me still feels as though there's some measure of the thought eludes me. I apologize.
Even if it isn't ownership, can you say with a certainty that this devil will not come back asking all of you who have accepted his gifts for something in return? Whenever he feels like he needs something from us, how do we know? How can we guarantee that he doesn't just try to compel it from us?
Can Akko try to like remember how Bell acted and like, deduce if he expected anything in return?
You can make me another religion check on this.
Religion.
Can I help Akko in that since I was also there?
If Akko lets you.
I don't think Akko will.
That's fair.
As soon as you like try to like raise a finger or something, you feel like Akko's stare kind of like ever so slightly intensify for a brief moment.
If you look into the Yulon FAQ chat, which I haven't written in over a year, dear lord, you will see the breakdown on the 9 hells.
God damn. Also 17.
Yeah, with a 17, these items were given to you all as gifts. With the implication of a gift. It's not a purchase or he didn't sell you something and you paid for it with a credit card. He gifted these things to you.
Yeah, we didn't get like fabled where it's like, hey, you're taking a gift.
It's nothing formal. It's just a soft power.
It was still a formal event. But yeah, it was
Okay.
It was a gift in with the following the spirit of what giving someone a gift is.
Okay. Akko will turn to Damon and take out the business card that Bill gave me. And just say, as far as I can remember, I do not think that he gave us these gifts with any expectations. If anything, the only thing that he expected as he gave us these was better outlook upon him. If anything, when owing me this favor, he would have probably made it as a formal contract if he did try to coerce us into something. But I do understand the mistrust. I myself am not devoid of it. He says the last sentence with like a slight glance to Biz.
We'll hope for now that that is the case, but I think it unwise to take anything devils do at face value.
Well, that is why I have William warned us off.
Say that again?
That is why Evelyn warned us abundantly.
At least
We were on our guard. Do not worry about this.
is
Captain.
I believe in second chances, and I believe you've done enough good for us that you deserve at least a chance at redemption. But you've also betrayed our trust. And that's not gonna be easy to get back. Especially mine. We're not on a ship anymore, we're on a Zaratan. We have no need for a carpenter anymore. You're a deckhand now. You start back at the bottom.
Aye, aye.
And Damon will point to the Infernal Engine. If I catch any whiff of any soul coins around that thing, the entire thing will be gone, and so will you.
Understood.
And Damon will leave.
Alrighty. The night progresses. Unless anybody has anything they'd like to do before the next day.
I think during the night, Akko is going to ask Belle through the business card for an item that I will DM to you.
Absolutely. Akko, do you do this in your room? Where do you do this at? So I'll remind you that this doesn't let you just speak to him. It will summon one of his apprentices.
Oh, I'll do outside the ship then.
Okay.
Yeah, because like speaking directly to Belle was like a one-time thing. Now this is official channels.
Mm-hmm.
When you say outside the ship,
The outside the Zaratan, like
on its back?
I want to say try to do it out of sight, but
I'm going to need a specific on where you summon it for reasons.
I think like near. I don't remember the Zaratan map off my head. I think that was like the post. Oh, well, thank you. Would like inside the house have enough room, or
That is essentially.
is it just a stairwell?
Yeah, that is like It's essentially a gazebo over top of a staircase. So it's a roof with some pillars. It's not
Okay.
a room in and of itself.
Okay. Then probably just try to do it in one of those like walled spots. Try to keep a little bit of privacy.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You take the card out, and you push a little bit of power into it, and the card bursts into flame. And standing before you is a very tall, very wiry, muscular devil.
Hello. One of his apprentices, I presume.
What's your order?
Yes, I'd like to place an order for. I think it was a design that I've made a little bit of time ago, but I think now that I've traced the arcane patterns, I think it would be possible to make this viable. And he's going to ask for this row of stars. It was in the items that I asked. It was like the row of stars.
17 minutes. And he bursts into, disappears in a burst of flame.
Oh, 17. Well, I do say that the devil works fast.
About 5 minutes later, a different devil appears before you, Drax. This one, very thin and gangly, with 6 arms. Before you get the chance to say anything, it immediately grabs you. Not like painfully, but strong grips as it manipulates you around with 4 of its arms, and is going all over your body with a tape measure, essentially, like a straight tape measure, with the last 2, noting down
At the first...
all of your measurements.
Okay. At the first grip, Akko is going to recoil like violently.
Make an athletics check.
I'm good at those.
So good at those.
So good at those, said the Drex sarcastically.
There are only 2 types of D&D players, those that dump strength and those that don't. You are unable to pull yourself out. You begin struggling, and she stops, looks you in the eyes, and says, "I need to get your measurements."
Sorry. Last demon to grab me was not very friendly to me, so I apologize for the reaction. And he holds up his arm again.
Don't call them demons, bro.
Devil!
Anyone in the party get the name right once or draw 25, I swear to fuck.
No, because here's the thing, the word for devil in French is demon. Like,
if it were just you, that'd be one thing. It's everybody.
I don't think I've messed it up yet.
All the
Starting with
names
a
are very
handicap.
distinct.
I'm starting with a fucking handicap.
What happened? What's going on?
We're saying the words wrong.
Almost everybody in the party constantly saying demon instead of devil. I'm gonna throw devils.
I don't think I think Belle's like the only one Wukong has any like actual interaction with.
I'm gonna throw like an army of demons at you guys, so that you can see what the difference is.
I heard you though. I heard you say devil the first time you tried to say that sentence.
Y'all got me fucked up. She just kind of like stares at you for a couple more seconds, Akko, and then like rummages in her jacket, and then she pulls out essentially what looks to be a glowing red candy, and then hands it to you.
He stares at the red candy for a few seconds and just goes, okay, point taken, but I'll fine, whatever, takes it.
She kind of like pats you on the head and says, alright, stay still, kiddo. And we'll finish.
Okay, then not needed.
And we'll finish. You get the impression, like this is a pretty common fact. Devils live for a very long time, essentially forever, unless they are properly killed. She is the definition of an old crone devil.
Oh my god.
You are an infant. And as she finishes taking your measurements, she will back up and then just vanish.
Well,
the candy is very good. It is a combination of sweet and very spicy, but not in a... The spice is balanced. Like, you don't feel like you have to, it's so spicy I have to get it off my tongue kind of deal. It works somehow.
huh. Akko is by nature like kind of resilient to spices. Like I did put in his notes that like even his good berries are spicy, but like he tastes the spice and I was like, oh, that looks good though.
I had forgotten about that fact. In fact, it almost tastes like this candy has been made with... It tastes like your good berries, but a lot spicier. Almost like it was made with a regional variant.
I learn every day.
Exactly on the moment of 17 minutes. The old devil returns, holding up the robe.
Akko kind of like inspects it for a moment. Oh wow. You even improved on the original. That's... What am I saying? I should have expected this.
Master Bell can improve on any design. Go on. Try it on, dearie.
I'm sorry, the devil calling me dear is fucking me up. Come on, he takes it
I'll be
on.
watching you, Wazowski.
Checks themselves.
Always
Oh god,
watching.
fucking damn it, it is the voice.
Always.
Aquafina tries it on, checks it.
It fits you perfectly.
This is not so bad. He bows to the devil and just goes, "Thank you very much for this. I still do apologize for the stigma I hold, but
Oh, it's fine. I know children don't like it when you have to hold still.
The voice is fucking me up! I can't stay solemn like this.
And thank you for doing business with Avernus.
And she will vanish.
The fucking worst thing is that it sounds close to one of my coworkers with like a few more cigarettes in there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Akko, have you remembered to wash the dishes yet?
God fucking damn it. Can't
And
imagine
you
fucking
bust the
busted.
tables.
I busted table after 500
Table 109 is waiting for the fucking salad.
Wait,
Hurry up.
the devil just disappeared? Like, what about payment?
There was no payment.
It was a favor.
This was Akko's gift from Belle.
Oh, right.
I imagine
Preservation.
that as the devil disappear, the business card kind of like goes up in.
Oh, the business card
wanna say
went
standards.
up in flame when you first summoned the apprentice.
Oh, okay.
It was that
Imagine
big
the
check.
next morning. Imagine next morning, Damon notices Akko's new bauble, and he's like, "Where'd you get that?" And Akko just starts sweating. What did I just tell you?
Hey, Akko, what you got there? Smoothie?
Smoothie.
Hey, check the photos printed.
What?
Photos printed.
But yeah.
I want to do a quick passive check of perception to check if like anyone is around.
Go ahead and make
Passive
me a
perception is 20.
Your passive perception is 20.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's the wrong skill. My bad.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wow, roll good with these guys once, can I? Akko, you noticed there wasn't any crew up top. Like there, one of the goblins is kind of like vibing, keeping watch, but he hasn't seen you. Like he wasn't really paying attention to you. However, you do see that there are a couple humans down on the ground nearby that have been kind of watching the Zaratan, and you get the feeling that they saw your action. I guess it wouldn't make sense for them to be in the ground. They're like crouched on top of a building. They have drab outfits, rifles.
Strange.
A cloud passes overhead, and they vanish.
Even stranger. Okay. Nice. I need to sleep. I'm starting to see apparitions. And he's going to go back into the ship.
Okay.
Get the robe of stars. Fucking finally.
Let's go.
The next morning, you awake to the sound of somebody yelling outside. Permission to come aboard!
God damn it. Consequences
I'm
to
probably
my
doing the
actions.
voice wrong. This is Celeste.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, God damn it, it's the consequences of my actions already.
Oh, not just yet.
Permission granted.
She will climb up onto the Zaratan and just walk right up to you, Damon. I don't know what happened last night, but the guards are in a frenzy this morning. And this, and she holds up a poster. These are plastered all over town.
What is it?
On the poster, you see New Demon Hunt with a rendition of Akko.
Oh
Oh.
no. Damon just be like, what did I just say? What did I just say?
It's been 5 minutes.
Can we not get to deal with devil for 5 minutes?
I just wanted to make my commissions without waking everyone up. What the fuck?
That's why I asked you, were you doing it if it were outside?
Fuck. I didn't want to wake anyone up. Fuck.
You
I got
probably
manners.
gone to another secluded part of the ship.
Oh, you
Hopefully
certainly
get
woke
paid
us up
to
now.
start.
So,
Or just the deck.
Akko, Rex,
Hello.
I will
Hi.
remind you, and I will let you retcon this if you wish. I'll remind you that you live on a giant rock turtle that can carve out rooms as needed.
I did forget about that. Can I retcon this and say that it wasn't like some sort of deal room that we carved out?
Bang.
Please. I'll spend an inspiration point if I need.
Yes. Spend 1 point of inspiration to retcon. So Celeste walks up to you, Damon. Well, today's the day. You guys ready for the heist?
About as ready as we'll ever be, I suppose. Well, actually, hold on. Not quite yet. We're still waiting for my first mate, Volko, to wake up. He was in a pretty bad way yesterday.
Right. And I don't know if you've found out, but I haven't been able to find which building Raya works in. Can't really just go busting in all 5 of them and hoping we don't get caught at all. You heard anything?
Did the guys I talked to mention where she worked?
They didn't. What they told you is that 4 of the buildings are very specific and have very small amounts of staff, and the main building is where like 90% of the people work.
Okay. If I had to take a guess, I would assume the main building. I know a majority of people work in there, but considering what she is, I was told that the people working in the other buildings usually have very specific jobs. Considering what she is and who she is, she also might very well be in there. One of them. But which one, I don't know.
From the impression I got, she was just a secretary, not exactly really specialized. So for most of the people, if those other buildings are all kind of specialized, then she probably won't be. But that makes the job harder. The main building's going to have much more security.
More eyes to avoid.
I don't think that going at night's going to make it so everybody's asleep or something. There's always people working.
Yeah. Alright.
Well,
Would I've got a question about the previous night. Would Damon have found out if they like the employees, like the typical guys in suits and stuff like that, did any sort of like identification or anything to like enter the building?
Okay, so here we can go into the what was it? What's the system called? Blades?
Blades in the dark.
Yeah, Blades in the Dark system, where you can so here's how it's gonna work. You can attempt to introduce a fact that will help you in this. Everybody only gets one. You only get one roll on it, and other people cannot. If you fail, another person cannot jump in and say, "Hey, can I roll this instead?"
Yeah.
I'll, for the purposes of this is an experiment, and we're using a system that doesn't have mechanics here, I'm going to give you each 2 planning points. So make sure you note that down somewhere. And you can spend a planning point to attempt to introduce a fact. Or introduce a thing that can help you. So in this case, Damon, what you could do is you could attempt to introduce the fact that you know what identification they use to get in, and that you could replicate it with the right tools. So let's see. In order to add this, give me a sleight of hand check, as you know, most people that require an ID to get into a building, if they're smart, wouldn't just, oh yeah, here's my ID that lets me get into this building, especially in a day and age that doesn't have like electronic scanning. So give me a sleight of hand check to have attempted to, let's say, gotten a good look at these IDs and whether you can replicate.
24.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely. You think you could easily replicate some IDs to get you guys inside. Now, you can replicate the ID. And it's just obviously there's not like photographs. But you think that there might be only so far that you could get in by just showing an ID.
Yeah.
When obviously you don't look like an employee. So I'll give you that.
Okay. Okay. Looking at that. Yes, I was in the middle of a conversation with Celeste. So I was able to last night's kind of figure out that they have these IDs, and I was able to forge a few of them for the lots of us to try and help ease going in there. So hopefully that should make things a bit easier, but it won't get the job done by itself, obviously.
Okay, those will probably get you all in the front, in the gate at least. I'm a bit of a known quantity around here, so they see me with a forged ID and scarf it immediately.
But
I think I have an idea.
I also have an idea.
For one of Biz's planning points, Biz will prepare a set of amulets that, when worn, allow you to cast Alter Self. So you can change your form. And because it's via transmutation, actually changing your body, it won't get detected by illusions.
Okay. Make me an Arcana check for this.
Can I make a tools check instead?
Yes.
Hell yeah. 28.
Oh yeah. So what you're able to do, Biz, is that you're able to, because this isn't one of your artificer infusions. That would take way too many infusion slots in order to do. But what you're able to do is make a set of single-use Ultra Self pendants. So that the party could use these to disguise themselves as. Thank you, Nomad.
Dire Nomad
use
has
these
held
to
off the
disguise
CPC for
yourselves
31 months.
as,
Gaming.
A potential employee if you know what they look like. I will also remind you that you don't have to use, and nothing against what you guys have done so far. You can also save points for when you guys are in the middle of the mission, and use the points to say that you had prepped something for a scenario that you come across. So just remember that.
And just to note, with these amulets, you could always just get in the door not using it, and then once you're inside and scrutiny is presumably higher, that's when you use it, having spied a couple employees to make yourself look like.
You would have to have seen them in their true form, though.
It depends on what form you were trying to turn into.
Yeah. If you want to turn into an employee, because I'm just... I feel like asking the DM the question would be a little too, unwarranted, but so I'm going to spend a planning point during Akko's frantic research about devils a few sessions ago. Would he have known if devil, the kind of devil employees that are around the Bastion Island would have true sight? Would see through disguises?
All right, you can do that. Go ahead and make me a religion check.
Ooh, okay, here comes nothing. That wasn't.
You don't believe that any. So these guys all work for a tiefling, right? You don't think that any of the tier that would accept this kind of contract would have that level of power.
Okay.
Thank you, Dragon.
Dragonfire_0612 has held off the CPC for 39 months. I'm still subbed to you, my dude.
And I will have relayed this to the others.
Alright, well that's useful, at the very least. Since it seems like we're kind of planning this now, I will go retrieve Rukar and then see if Volko's awake.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are
What
you
if
are you going to get Rukar first, or are you checking on Volko first?
Oh, he probably just would have been like, Rukar, we're meeting, head to the deck, and then
Right.
like
Yeah,
gone to
right. And then
Yes.
walked up.
Sorry.
yeah.
Like I said, Ricardo's not conversational.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I was just like, I didn't want to interrupt that if there was something.
Yeah.
That is good.
And then
Pretty
he
good.
would go to check on Volko.
As you go to like open the door to the room, there is this like clatter from the inside, and then like you can hear this swear muffled from the other side.
Is it Volko swearing or is it Tinley swearing?
The Volko.
Glad to see you're. Are you okay? What?
He is like on his hands and knees on the ground. It looked like the covers of the bed are like tossed off, like he had like gotten up really hastily, and then likely just fell from exhaustion.
I told him he should rest longer. You listen to you.
Volko will look up at Damon and immediately ask, "Where's Akko?
Akko's safe.
What is going on?" And he's like trying to get back up onto his feet. His legs look pretty shaky.
Not Akko. Biz made a deal with the devil. Thankfully, another devil apparently broke the contract. I still don't fully trust the situation that Biz is in, but it seems like hopefully the worst is behind us now.
Volko, his eyes widen hearing that Biz took a deal with the devil, and it looks like they relaxed maybe slightly, as he gets the rest of the information, and he sighs and sits back down on the bed for a moment.
Yeah, so
Why am I here? What happened after? Did I pass out?
You did. You very nearly died.
I see.
Volko, what happened?
What I remember is some draconic figure and a couple of devils showed up, started attacking us. We started taking really heavy damage. And then I thought I needed to do something, and hells, I don't remember after that.
You
Black Rose.
had the idea to combine your god power and mine. It worked. Killed you.
Right. That's what happened then. As long as everybody's safe for now, that's fine. He'll stand up and shuffle over to his, like, trunk and try to find some clothes to put on.
Volko. I want to be upset with you, but I also know at least this situation wasn't your fault. You're... Thank you for what you did. I know it was necessary, considering what we were fighting. But at the same time, Valko, you have a habit of throwing yourself into the worst danger so somebody else doesn't have to. I worry about you, Valko.
I just want to see the people I care about stay alive. I have no other choice.
And what about those of us who want to see you stay alive? What about how we feel when we have to see your body puppeted by a cursed sword?
He stops rummaging around in the trunk and looks at Damon. Puppeted.
When you passed out, Black Razor took over your body. It said it was keeping you alive, but keeping your heart pumping, but it was still your body moving around, and it wasn't you there. It's not easy seeing you like that. You have people who care about you, Volko, people who love you. And I know you want to protect those you love, but we want to protect you too. Not everything should be at your expense or your sacrifice.
You know how it feels to see everybody around you that you care about, that you love, die. Before I was hired onto this ship, I was on another, and it was attacked by the Quiet Whale. I was the only survivor. The ship was in splinters when I woke up. Before that, I was a member of the Jade Wings Company, and all of them disintegrated in the Calamity.
Oh, fuck.
And before that,
Whoopsies.
and before that, before I was even on Yulon, I lost my best friend for a deal so that she could save all of us. I'm so sick and tired of watching everybody around me disappear. So if I can put myself in the position to save them, then I'm going to do it. I don't
Falco.
care what happens to me.
Valko,
What?
you're not the only one who's lost people. I watched my husband take his own life in front of me. Or at least try to. And I had to let him go. I know you're not from here, but I am. My home is leagues underwater, drowned and gone. Everybody I knew and grew up with is dead. I was the captain of a ship for hundreds of years, and I watched all of them die. Literally only one of them is left now. You're not the only one who's lost people, Valko. And you're not the only one who wants to protect those they care about.
Volko just looks stunned into silence. He was not expecting that.
I know I may not have lived as long as you have, but I've lived a pretty damn long time, Velko, and I've seen my share of loss.
I think Volko's like sort of he's looking away from you, but it more looks like he's almost searching for something to say rather than like avoiding your gaze on purpose. What else can I do? Fighting is the only thing I can do and that I'm good at. Facing myself in front of everybody is what feels like it's for the best.
For the best for who?
So that all of you can live.
So we can live even if you die? So we can go on broken-hearted and shattered?
I can be brought back.
Can you?
And we can bring me back as many times as I need.
And will you still remember us? Will you still be the same Volko that we know and love?
Should be.
Should?
He just kind of keeps quiet. But nods.
I know you're much stronger than the rest of us. I know you can take a lot more punishment than any of us can. But that doesn't mean you're invincible and nothing can happen to you.
What do you suggest I do then? Stand back when I know there's something that I can do?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you have a habit of seemingly being negligent and reckless with your own life. I'm not saying you can't try to protect those you love. You should. I wouldn't ever ask anybody not to try. But not at the expense of your own life. Because your life is just as important as anybody else's.
I think once again he looks like uncomfortable and unsure what to say in response. He just kind of looks into the trunk and like very, not mindlessly, but kind of plays a bit with like some of the clothes or cloth in there.
Valko, you're not the only one who wants to protect the people they care about. And now you have people who care about you too. So watching you be on the brink of death, that's frightening.
You want an apology or something? To promise I'll do better. I can try not to throw myself into that, but I don't know. I didn't expect Black Razor to puppet my body. I'll be more careful.
Like, whenever you are ready, we're having a meeting on deck and discussing the plan for the heist.
I'd almost forgotten about that. Alright, I'll be up there in a second. He goes back to finding clothes to wear.
Damon will leave.
I do have to ask, would Damon has ever, like, looked at the thing that was supposedly given to him by, Bell?
No.
Volko will pull himself together and join the others up on top of the Zeraton.
Volko,
Yeah?
before you leave your room, as you're finishing getting ready, you're strapping your weapons to your belt, and you pick up Black Razor.
Mm-hmm.
There's something different.
Okay.
Oh.
In the cracks where his pieces have been fused together, it appears that where there once was black steel, there now appears to be gold creeping out of the cracks.
Ooh.
Do you know what this stuff is? He mutters to Black Razor as he's like running his fingers across it.
What stuff?
This like gold substance in between the cracks of the blade.
No idea.
It wasn't there before. He'll just strap Black Razor to his belt and head on up.
Volko,
Yes.
you get a sense in your mind, or rather, in whatever part of you power seems to come from, that there's something new you can do.
Oh boy. What's that?
You get the feeling that Black Razor can now concentrate on the Bless spell.
Oh?
That's neat.
It's becoming more angelic. Ooh.
I gotta note these down somewhere. Well, in my character sheet somewhere. Haste and Bless now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But yes, you head back up to the deck. The whole party is together. As you come up, you see that everyone's gathered with Celeste. Damon is explaining his IDs, his forged IDs, and Biz is putting the finishing touches on what look to be some minor enchanted amulets.
Does Biz look over at Volko at all? Heather.
Biz is trying not to look at anyone.
Fair enough. Okay. There's just a cold glare towards Biz. And then he looks over to Akko and like leans in and whispers to him, "Are you doing all right from the other night?"
Things could be better, but I think that I'm alright. What about you?
I'm fine. Why did we let Biz go?
We broke his contract. Well, I mean,
That's it.
Bell broke his contract. We did go to hell after he received an invitation. I trust that Damon has got you up to the events.
A bit.
Yeah.
So we're just letting Biz walk free then?
It would be better to just let him have. Damon did demote him to a deckhand, though. As for me, I just keep a close eye on them. But it does bring me. It does make me happy to know that he is free.
Could you say that last part again? I'm sorry.
Akko just goes, it does make me happy that, well, he is free of the devil.
That is good, at least.
As he says this, if you're looking at his face, he does kind of have like a soft expression as he says this, then catches himself and just puts back on a solid face.
Right.
It's a lot to take in.
I'll say. And Volko will go and listen in on whatever Damon's talking about with the IDs.
That reminds me. Did Tinway ever give Volko the pendant?
I think, also, I'm gonna retcon that really quick. Instead of a pendant, it's probably just gonna be, like, the horns decorations, like, so some little bracers and chains and stuff. But,
Yeah, absolutely.
no, I think they're just sitting, like, on the nightstand. I don't think Tinway's done anything. Like, they're there, but Volko hasn't, like, acknowledged them yet.
Okay. Absolutely. So, do you guys have any further pre-preparation you would like to do? I will remind you that we are within the last hour of today's session. So, I guess it's kind of on you guys whether you'd like to start the heist today, or whether you'd like to and finish it next session, or whether you'd like to have it just kind of like all comprised into one session.
I think it'd be nice just to do it all in one.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't mind if we
Both
started.
for like,
I also don't mind either way, but I understand why.
We could do like a small introduction and then like have the actual one.
yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
I don't know if Biz would have time for it or if it would cost a planning point. But would Biz be able to put together that leather stuff that he bought at the session that all that shit went down?
Oh, for 80. Oh.
Put it together
no.
into what?
Was
To
it
make
for
a,
80?
to make a set of studded leather armor that he would transfer his arcane armor onto for increased stealth.
I'll let you just do that.
All right, thanks.
You know that could be something you're doing throughout, during today. You're a proficient crafter, so it shouldn't take you that long. And it's not related to the heist, so it doesn't cost one of your planning points.
Woohoo!
Alrighty then, gamers. So yeah, because I don't have a whole lot of introductory stuff for it. I have an event that could happen before it, that's semi-related, but kind of once, you choose a time and head over to the fortress, then we're kind of in it. So, what's the consensus from the party? What would we like to do? Also, Damon, Falco, both of you take an inspiration point.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I need to start using them.
Yeah, use them.
I have too many.
Well, to be fair, whenever you did use them, it would just not work.
I know, but yeah.
Well, man, I can try to add more things that you could use them for.
That is fair. That is fair.
You're good. It's not you.
The retcon by far is one of the smartest use of them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what's the consensus on the party? I have a thing that we can do today. If we want to hold off on the heist until get it started first thing next session, or we can get started and kind of cut it off midpoint and finish.
Honestly, I'd prefer if we just start next session because I'm kind of.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. So here is. I am not jazzed about the changes they made to Roll20's UI, at least on the GM side, but I'm also just not used to it, I guess.
I'll agree with you that it's kind of tacky sometimes.
Let me get this thing ready for you. Ah, there it is. There's been... Well, seems like a very interesting item, Permafrost, especially it would have a lot of very good RP and survival-based uses. What I'm doing right now, guys, is I am attempting to blow up the map of
Oh, you're blowing it
city.
up?
Yes.
You're attempting to blow up the moon.
All right.
The hospital.
All right,
A little
party.
bit exciting.
Today we are going to steal the moon.
That was the real heist all along.
Joke's on
No,
you,
the
Celeste's
moon
actually a
needs to
werewolf.
Guy, come on, y'all.
We brought the sun down. We can bring the moon down too.
No.
And then you get up there and realize it's also a dragon.
Everything's a dragon.
Lots of things are dragons in this setting.
The ocean,
Yeah.
the sea, dragon.
As they should be.
The land we walk on, dragon. The sun, dragon. The stars, dragon. The air, dragon.
Fun fact of the day:
I don't know how
in Aztec mythology, the Earth wants to eat you.
Havoc, I don't know how
Well, I
many
mean, we do.
how many fantasy listers we can keep listing on. It's starting to we start listing off. It's starting to drag on.
Oh my god.
Bites you, bites you, bites you.
Crop. Roll20 is being weird and is basically not letting me like map in the ways that I want, so I am cutting some stuff.
Well, while you work on that, anybody else listen to the Wisdom Saga of Epic?
I
Yeah.
Wait, it's out now?
Yeah.
it came
Oh
out
my
a few days
god!
ago.
Okay, session's over. I need to go listen to this.
I think you'll look into it.
We're being
It's
abandoned.
really good.
It's so.
I don't
good.
doubt it. I just need to sit down and listen to it.
Yeah. It took me a few days to get to it too, but man, it's so good.
Oh,
You know what? You know what? Fuck you. Plays your leitmotif in the reprised version.
Oh no. Plays your leitmotif in minor key. Oh god.
And its major key. It is major key as a symbol of hope, right?
Uh,
Oh, Stardust!
Is it in its major key as a symbol of hope, right?
let's see about that.
Crimes are calling. I need you to be honest with me.
Gotta be real with you, Sephiroth. I don't think we're making out of the loops with this one.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll continue
We
to
are
barrage you with
absolutely
Stars and Time Trauma.
okay. There we
We are
go.
not going to make out of them.
Okay.
This is my time.
So here is the map of the governor's fortress. You guys have free reign to draw all over this. But this building right here, make this wider. Barely good. This building right here is that main building that they were talking about. I know which color you are.
Oh, that's Angel.
Because it defaults to your fucking profile color. Yeah, you can use this to do any kind of prep on like how you want to, like what you want to do, where you want everyone to go. You can plop down tokens and all that shit.
Mhm.
But yeah, you free reign to prep on here. And I'll leave this map up over the week. So if you guys have any wants to come up and think about things, you're going very direct route with Angel making those passes for you, so that's fantastic. It's going to bypass a lot of guards for you.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
that was a really good RP, you two.
Yeah, fucking. Oh.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. I
I
tried.
love tragic old man Yahweh.
In the meantime, I am finding out that I am blanking out a lot faster than usual, and realize that I did not have that thing that I thought I had prepped.
That's fine.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have it prepped, actually.
Oh,
Surprise.
okay.
Well, welcome to today's guest DM, Angel.
Span's plan and point. It was a blackjack event all along.
Another blackjack game with the crow.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
Biz goes to dungeon once again.
Didn't somebody get a wish from that?
I think it was like a favor or something.
It was like a divine. It was like a divine intervention, wasn't it?
Isn't that what Rukar has it, right?
I think so. Wait, did he use it already, or?
What?
I don't think so.
I think Rukar still has it. I think there was like a
No
second
what?
thing in play.
Like a favor or something from? I don't think it was technically the crow. It was.
I have a
like,
I have a divine intervention from the storyteller from Blackjack, and I have not used
Yeah.
it.
I
Would have used it to save Vince from getting whipped away during Blackjack, but they were like, nah. You keep the one for free, but I still have the divine intervention. Still got that stashed away.
Nice.
You all find yourselves in a waking dream. Familiar scene on the view. As you find yourselves sitting around a table.
Oh God, no!
I
Wow.
was kidding. I was kidding. I was kidding.
Let's go.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I was being a silly. I was being a silly little jester. I was a joke. /J. /J.
Go.
Oh,
Poke
that's
it
just
to
the
Zerkan,
storyteller
part
just
2.
head in hands. Not again.
You know what? If this is like a dream / memory of the Blackjack Night, Akko is still in his bathrobes. He looks at himself like, what the fuck?
You find yourself in the way that you were at this day.
Oh.
I
You
must be
all-
hallucinating.
You're not sure when you slipped to sleep, but you now find yourselves here.
Just taking a good night before the heist.
And I stop having nightmares.
Storyteller sits before you silently.
That is not.
How very befitting of chaos. Just appear randomly.
He puts a deck of cards on the table and vanishes.
Akko stares again.
Vanishes. That's dangerous.
What game? Main game?
Is it just a deck of many things?
Damon will pick up the deck and look at it. Is it just like a normal deck?
You attempt to pick up the whole deck, and you feel a sense of doom over your heart, Damon. That would be far too many.
Damon will put it down.
No, this is before you even are able to pick it up. Like, you
Oh,
go
okay,
to
okay.
grip the whole thing, and you feel this doom. Like, picking up the whole deck would be a very...
Damon will like almost pick up a card, but still have it like on the deck, and then like look around. Is one okay? No response. Damon will pick it up.
You pick up the card.
Yeah.
Where did they go? The storyteller? He just
They
gone.
vanished.
She's gone.
It's like more.
Just disappeared.
Roll me a d22.
Oh,
D20.
Akko's
Or, sorry, just roll me a
Akko's
d20.
Ah, okay. 20.
Akko's just staring at Valka.
16.
Are you sure this is a good thing?
It's absolutely not
Maybe
a
the
good
storyteller
thing.
thinks that.
It feels ominous.
Maybe the storyteller thinks that just putting us all at the same table is enough to cause chaos. Biz says, emotionlessly, just using a shoulder to prop up his head on the table.
Akko's giving
Should
you
we
the
deal out the
cold,
cards and
cold
play a game?
fucking stare.
What's that?
I said, should we deal out the cards and play a game?
Why?
Fuck it. Why not?
Does this room have a door?
What else would we do with a deck of cards other than play a game, you know?
Damon, that seems like a great idea to you, as your int score goes down by 1.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no, he's got a negative int now, guys!
Oh no.
rip.
He what?
His int was at 10, now it's 9.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
I hope it's not
Demon's a
permanent.
himbo. Demon's a himbo with infinite wisdom.
Aren't himbos usually strong? He's not strong. He's got a -2 to his strength.
What the fuck?
Did you not know that? Damon's weak as
No.
fuck. He's dexterous and he's good at talking to people. That's all he's got, dude.
At least you can talk to people.
What's the gay man nomenclature for like an old man twink?
What?
I don't know.
I don't know if he's really a twink.
Do I look like the fucking expert to you?
After
Yes.
after
What the fuck?
after Damon picks a card out, you see a symbol here before each of you on the table. You're not sure what the symbol is, but the one in front of Damon immediately goes dim.
So put the card on the symbol. As it went in.
Nothing happens.
I'll just leave it there.
Akko stares at the symbol. Can I make an Arcana roll to see what the fuck is going on?
You may.
Or just get a little vibe check, you know? Like. 22.
You still have a choice to make. You still.
This is a choice.
You must choose how many.
How many?
Oh, do I only get one?
No.
Oh, well.
I think we decided
I-
to be pull.
I think the storyteller is trying to test something? But we are free to choose how many cards we take.
The whole deck.
Once again,
No.
look around. Does this room have a door?
It does not,
Fuck.
nor does it have windows.
Oh my god.
I guess I'll
Actually-
bite the. Oh.
Falco, you do notice one spot that you can see out of the room.
Okay.
There is a crack in the floor that appears wide enough you could peer through it.
Something tells me I'm gonna regret doing this, but I am gonna get up and try to see what's through the crack in the floor.
Malcolm, what are you doing?
Looking for a way out.
Well, that's fair, but
Oh,
I think 0 is a possible choice you could make.
Volko, you look through this crack in the floor, and you see everything.
Lovely.
what do you mean, everything?
Everything. Everything.
This is probably just as overwhelming as when he got all of Tidway's memories.
No, imagine you look in the peek, like you peek through the little crack, and you just see the room again with everyone else inside it.
You see all possibility across reality. Chaos in pure form.
Volko stares for maybe a second or two before he leaps back from this hole and hits the back of his head against the corner of the table. The tail fluff is all puffed up, like the spikes on his tail is a little puffed up, and he looks thoroughly shaken.
Hey, Malcolm.
Mako, you alright? What the hell did we see?
What did you see?
What is down there, Malcolm?
Everything.
Everything.
I wouldn't look if I were you. And he shakily gets back into the chair. I don't think we're getting out of here unless we play the card game.
Yes, your uncle is staring at you, mega concerned.
Well, I guess I'll bite the bullet next. Biz will draw 3.
Oh.
Don't be yourself.
3d20s. And re-roll any copies. Never mind, 2, 4, and 9.
Please.
It's not like shit can get any worse.
You're gonna obliterate yourself again on accident. I swear.
I'm pretty sure I'm doing this on purpose.
Because you are being
Dude,
way
talk
too
to the
ambitious
Matrix,
right
fuck.
now.
So Heather, what's your backup character?
Oh, funny enough, I'm actually unpacking one of the tools for it. I got a tarot deck.
Nice.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god.
Biz,
Oh yeah.
roll a d6.
Okay.
What?
I don't like this.
5.
Oh no.
I don't like this.
Oh, it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And make sure you take note of any and all changes that happen. Biz, your wisdom score goes up by 2.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey.
okay. That puts me in the positive.
And let's see. Behind you, Biz,
Yes.
crashing onto the ground, appears something that you've likely seen or heard of before.
Oh god.
I don't know.
A large metallic body, scuttily sharp blade-like legs, and massive gripping claws. An apparatus of the crab.
Oh.
What?
You might know it better as the apparatus of Qualish.
Nope.
Well
Oh
then,
my gosh.
let me introduce
Oh,
you
shit.
to one
It's
of
the mecha item.
to one of the funniest wondrous items in the game. And
Wait.
lastly, next to that item appears a man in half-plate armor who kneels before you.
Damn.
A fourth
Biz took all the
level,
good call.
a fourth level fighter under your control.
Oh.
The symbol before you goes dark.
Mm-hmm.
Volko leans over and puts his hand on the deck and looks like he's about to take 5, hesitates and remembers his conversation from earlier and takes 2.
Roll me 2d20s.
Oh.
6 and an 18.
Ooh. Ooh, those are high.
Yeah.
High doesn't necessarily mean bad, though.
I need to make a chaos contacts real quick.
Volko,
Yes.
the first card that you pull, you see the visage of a Medusa. You feel a weight come over you, and you are cursed.
Oh no.
Yeah, that tracks.
You
All right.
take a -2 penalty on all saving throws while this curse is on you.
Okay.
With your second card, feel power, the likes of which you probably haven't felt since. Has Velko ever seen? What was it called? Alicia?
I think he did, yeah.
Power you haven't felt since you last saw Alicia. The Fates card, allowing you to avoid or erase one event and never.
Oh.
Oh.
That is a lot of power.
Aw.
You do not need to make this choice now.
Yeah. I probably won't. I'd have to think on that.
The symbol before you goes dim.
I have to make a choice. Whether I'm going to be unreasonable or reasonable with this, because it's the deck of many things, but also it's the deck of many things.
I feel like Lucar's just staring at you from across the table.
Aqua is sweating.
The deck is getting smaller.
How many you taking, Akko?
Last time I've seen Biz pick from this deck, I've seen him vanish instantly. I do not like this.
If you had the opportunity to see Biz disappear again, would you take it?
Don't tempt your luck. He reaches over the deck. He reaches over the deck. His claw traces over the side for a moment. 5. No. 3. No. And he's going to pick 4.
Roll me 4.
As a small fire lights up into his eyes. For the people with good perception, you can hear Akko just going, "Capos, fantasy, save me."
Oh no.
I don't like that nat one.
I don't know if I
like that
want. I don't
nat
know if
one.
I like that.
I am
don't.
amazed that nobody has rolled a copy yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 7, 8, 13.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a single copy.
Watch one of these be the one that flips your alignment.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, one of
I
us
picked
is
4
gonna have
cards.
to.
One of them is gonna be fucked.
One of us is gonna have to pick it eventually, right?
Wait, no.
Don't say this. Don't say this.
I'm
It's
the only
beautiful,
one
not
left
me.
that has picked one. I don't want it to be me.
Honestly,
Evil
I was
Rhubarb.
silently hoping Biz would draw that card just so he'd have to become a good person.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
so
no.
funny. Oh my god,
no.
that's so
Oh
funny.
no. Oh,
I
no
hate
negativity
this.
here. No
He would
negativity
become
here.
chaotic good.
Okay. So on your first card, you feel a presence in your mind, Akko, and you know that you can ask one question and receive a truthful answer to that question.
Okay.
As you've drawn the Vizier card. Besides information, the answer helps you solve a puzzling problem or other dilemma. In other words, the knowledge comes with the wisdom on how to apply it.
Okay. I have a pressure in my chest. This is stressful.
Well, you think on that question. Your second card.
I will think on that question. Oh.
You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill, and double your proficiency bonus on checks in that skill. In addition, you gain rightful ownership
So, like,
of a small...
expertise?
It is specifically not worded as expertise. You gain double proficiency bonus on it.
Ooh.
In addition,
Proficiency bonus. Oh, shit.
you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, it is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim it as your own. The third one...
Hold on. I'm
I have to look for
taking a
something
note
anyway.
about this one. So... Double proficiency.
You know, the last one before the temptation is strong to keep the chain going. We got
Imagine-
1, we got 2, we got 3, and we got 4.
Yeah, no, I don't... This is too good. This is too good. I'm going to eat shit in like 2 seconds.
In your hands appears... Let's see... In your hands appears... I need to find what it actually In your hands appears the Voyager Staff.
The Voyager stuff.
Estimate.
Let's look at this.
Lastly, before you springs in flames image of the other Archdevil.
What?
Elthrax.
Elthrax?
Oh.
He points at you, and you feel an
No.
intense
It's the fucking
fury.
Fiend card. It's the Fiend card.
This devil seeks your ruin and plagues your life.
Yeah.
The enmity lasts until either you or the devil dies.
Akko stares at the image of Belthrax. He's... Okay, question. Question that's kind of like out of character but related to the character. Hey, So Akko has heard a lot of stories about the Jalen's company and has read a lot of stories and said, does he know about Belthrax and stuff, or
You know of
how much does he
Belthrax,
know?
but you don't know. You don't know the previous party's connection.
Okay.
But Belthrax is a known quantity, having been the only remaining Archdevil for a long time.
How much would he know about Belthrax, though?
That he commands, leads, and is the one fighting off the demon.
And is currently being armed by Bell.
By Bell.
He is also only bastion between the coming flood of demons and the rest of reality.
Akko looks horrified.
Really stuck between a rock and a hard place.
You shall have to ask your question, or you
Oh. How do you kill an archdevil?
You shall have to gain the service assistance, or you shall have to gain the assistance of a higher plane being of a great enough power. Gain the favor of a god, or sufficiently or another archdevil. And as that service, ask for them to save you. The symbol in front of you grows dim. Are the only.
He looks around the table. He sees 1 card, 2 cards, 3, then 4.
There are 10
Hi.
cards left in the deck.
Rukar, be very mindful. We drew a lot of the good cards.
Be demure, be mindful.
Any card has the chance to be a good card by the looks of it. Just as many as it
picked
has
a
a chance
lot.
to be a bad card.
We
You've
picked
got a
lot of the good
50-50.
cards.
It's either good or it's bad. So, you know?
You've got like at least 6 good cards off between Biz and I. Plus 1 from Tinwee. That's like 7 good cards off.
Keep in mind what almost happened to me the last time we drew these cards.
Is that card still in the deck?
Yup. Well, seeing as no one has faded away yet, presumably.
Well, you had drawn it previously. Did it go back into the deck after you drew it?
It looks like this is a fresh deck. And considering it's the storyteller, I wouldn't put it past it.
Oh. Well.
Also, the
You see-
submersible crab's kind of funny.
You see Rukar start to pull 5, but he hesitates just for a second before sliding 2 back and pulling 3 instead.
With 3 d20s.
Akko
I'm
nods
not
at
bold
you.
enough to. I'm not bold enough to do a 5d20.
I am. Picks 5 cards back up immediately.
Any
dies.
repeat?
Reroll the 9.
1 repeat. Ready?
Oh, 14's the one I remember.
Wait, hold on. Is the 14? Oh, no. Nope. Okay. Okay. Just the 9.
11 has not been. 12 and 14.
We have a single repeat out of all of our rolls.
Damn,
Nice
That's
knowing you,
amazing.
Ricard.
I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Where did I put? Where did I make note of this? Probably down here.
So it's very funny now. Because Ernest had Belthrax almost become like a father figure, and Akko now has Belthrax on his ass like, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Rukar,
Yes.
you sense doom.
Fun.
Behind you appears a black cloaked figure.
Oh no.
Oh, it's the fucking Avatar of Death. I remember that one.
Before you have the chance to move, it swipes its scythe. At once, your soul is ripped from your body, and everything you were carrying disintegrates.
Divine intervention? No.
Hold on.
That is fair.
Your soul is trapped in a green crystal, but you find that you are still conscious and able to see what is around you. As Rukar's symbol goes dark, a figure appears on the table. A tiny, cackling form. And it asks you, not through words, but somehow you can understand its laughter, whether you will keep or discard your hand. Everyone must agree.
I'm done to discard my hand.
Yeah, I'm down to discard. I don't know what the fuck just happened to Ricard.
Rukar got like all three of the worst ones. Legit, all three of the worst ones.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna discard. I like my body back.
Yeah,
Akko's staring at Rukar and just goes, discard, discard, discard.
I don't think Rukard even like panicking. He's like sitting there quick like, of course.
Akko is panicking.
while Ricard's body just slumps over because his soul isn't in it anymore.
Has everyone answered?
Yeah, that's a discard from
I
me,
think so.
dog.
I think so.
Did we answer?
No, I haven't yet.
I didn't think so.
I think Walco is the longest to hesitate and then mumbles under its breath. Sorry, Tinway. Discards.
Yeah.
You hear from the laughter. How noble. And you find yourselves back on the Zaratan, awake. It seems that this all happened in a split second during your conversation about the heist. Everyone is as they were before this event, so please remove any changes that were made by these cards.
You got it.
And
In
The
a
only
split
thing-
second.
the only thing carrying over, you all feel in your pockets something that wasn't there before. A rainbow.
Okay.
Mmm.
No.
And that is where we are going to end today's session. Thank you all so very much for coming. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Big thank yous to everybody who subbed, resubbed, gifted subs. Big thanks to Ruse and Drex for bullying me. And I'll see you guys next time for the heist. And remember,
Heist.
be careful how many cards you draw. Bye-bye.